Dear students, welcome to Geography class. In this class, we will learn about natural vegetation in India. Natural vegetation, it is an important natural resource.
Natural vegetation refers to the plant cover that has not been disturbed over a long time, so as to allow its individual species to adjust themselves fully to the climate and soil conditions. From that explanation itself, we can understand natural vegetation depends upon the climate and the soil conditions existing in an area. If the natural vegetation is not disturbed by the human beings for a long period, that type of vegetation is named as a virgin vegetation. If this vegetation undergoes a forest fire or deforestation by human beings, there will be a growth of another type of vegetation. In that type of vegetation, many species will be missing. So that vegetation is named as a secondary type of vegetation. All over the world, the virgin vegetation decreasing day by day because of the exploitation of the forest cover. So in Himalayan region or in parts of Western Ghats, now also some areas we can find the existence of virgin vegetation. Forest, that refers to a large tract of land covered with trees and accompanying undergrowth of shrubs, herbs, and sustaining thousands of life forms, which include both the plants and animals. So here forest, it includes all the flora and fauna. Natural vegetation, it includes only the species of vegetation cover. Forest supply source of energy in the form of firewoods. In rural areas, firewoods are the main source of energy that are collecting from the forest and people using it for warming their houses. Forests provide an important source of recreation, the scenic beauty of the forest that is attracting the tourist, and many national parks, biosphere reserves also attract the tourist. Tribal people, those who are living in the forest, their survival also depends on the forestry. That means they collect different forest products like medicinal plants, honey, firewood, etc., and selling in the market. It provides food also. That means the roots, fruits, etc., is collecting and consuming by the tribal people. Forest provides industrial raw materials like timber. Forest again helps in the animal rearing. The slopes of the mountains and all, they are good pastoral lands, so that grasslands are helping the farmers to graze the animals. It provides employment. Forestry, it is an important source of employment for the people in the rural areas. Forest is the home of wildlife. Wildlife is protected in the forest land. Protection of the environment, that is also done by the forest. That means they reduce pollution, they protect the soil, they enrich the fresh water sources. Soil conservation and water conservation both are satisfied by the presence of the forest cover. It supports agriculture by providing fertile soil, that means a humus containing soil. Forest is an important source of revenue. That means a collection of different forest products that give an income to the government. For example, the precious woods like sandalwood, teak, mahogany, all these selling in the market that provides an income to the government. Then collection of medicines, the different medicinal plants, gums, resins, etc. That is also an income for the government. Herbal medicines, Ayurvedic medicines, they are also collecting from the forest. The oxygen cycle or carbon cycle, that is also working with the help of the forest only, because forests have the large coverage of vegetation. So trees absorbs carbon dioxide and release oxygen, and through this large amount of oxygen is releasing to the atmosphere. This helps in the reduction of global warming. That means emission of carbon dioxide that leads to global warming. So pollution is reducing by the presence of forest cover. Forest is able to moderate the temperature. In the hot conditions, if there is a forest cover in the surrounding regions, we will experience a cooling effect. Forests enrich the soil, that means they provide humus, and through that this is able to increase the fertility. So as we discussed before, forest provides different types of food, that means different types of fruits. Then it helps in the protection of water, it helps in the conservation of soil. It attracts tourists because of its scenic beauty. Olden days, people used maximum items from the forest for their household activities. Rooftops, many tools, everything is made up of forest products. Nowadays, for the buildings, houses, industrial purposes, all the furnitures are coming from the forest. Forest provide a habitat for the wildlife. Forest provide humus, through that it increases the soil fertility. Now we can check the functions of the forest. Forests provide various products such as fruits, leaves, roots, and tuber of plants. Wood from the forest used for making furniture in houses and in industrial units. Wood and bamboo, both the pulps, are used for manufacturing paper and paper boards. These are the productive functions of the forest. Next, the protective functions of the forest. The forest, it is having a large complex system of roots which bind the soil. This helps in the prevention of soil erosion. So it helps in the reduction of loss of soil nutrients. The vegetation cover is very important for the prevention of soil erosion and loss of nutrients. the thick layer of humus in the forest. This humus is formed by the decaying of the leaves and other part of the trees. It will prevent evaporation of water from the soil. The humus act as a natural sponge and help to soak the rainwater in the soil. So humus that helps the protection of rainwater in the soil. It is able to absorb a more amount of water. That's why it is named as natural sponge. The humus is formed by decay of forest litter, which increases the soil fertility. We know that humus is an important part of the topsoil. So in forest land, humus content will be higher, so it increases the soil fertility. Regulatory functions of the forest. Trees utilize carbon dioxide and release oxygen. This helps in the balance of cycle of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the biosphere. Trees absorb water from the ground, release water during transpiration to the atmosphere. This helps in the cloud formation and precipitation, thus completing the water cycle. So we know that the regions which is having more vegetation cover, they experience more precipitation. Next is about the accessory functions of the forest. That means the trees in the forest, they provide a habitat for the wildlife. And forests provide recreation to human beings through the national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, and biosphere reserves. Now you are able to say how forests play a vital role in protecting the environment. So forest, they are known as moderators of climate. How they moderate the climate? By controlling the humidity, they are controlling the temperature, and they are able to increase the precipitation. Forests play a dominant role in carbon cycle. So absorb the atmospheric carbon dioxide and releasing the oxygen. So it helps in the maintenance of carbon and oxygen level, and this is helping in maintaining the purity of air, and through that they control atmospheric pollution. We know that it is very important to control atmospheric pollution nowadays, because the amount of carbon dioxide increases means it leads to greenhouse effect and global warming. Forest helps in land reclamation and flood control. How forest helps in the reclamation of land? This forest cover with its root system, they bind the soil tightly in its original place. So when the rainfall occurs, soil will not be eroded through the surface runoff, and soil degradation also can be prevented. Now you are able to say how forests play a vital role in protecting the environment. So forest, they are known as moderators of climate. How they moderate the climate? By controlling the humidity, they are controlling the temperature, and they are able to increase the precipitation. Forests play a dominant role in carbon cycle. So absorb the atmospheric carbon dioxide and releasing the oxygen. So it helps in the maintenance of carbon and oxygen level, and this is helping in maintaining the purity of air, and through that they control atmospheric pollution. We know that it is very important to control atmospheric pollution nowadays because the amount of carbon dioxide increases means it leads to greenhouse effect and global warming. Forest helps in land reclamation and flood control. How forest helps in the reclamation of land? This forest cover with its root system, they bind the soil tightly in its original place. So when the rainfall occurs, soil will not be eroded through the surface runoff, and soil degradation also can be prevented. How forest helps in water conservation? Forests help in water percolation during rainy season. Roots of the plants and trees that will protect the rainwater where they falls, and through that reduce the surface runoff. That's why water is percolating to the next layers of the soil, and then this water is adding to the underground water table. So because of this, even in the surface water bodies also we can find the presence of water even in summer season, especially in the forest land. When we reduce the surface runoff, that will helps in the increase of underground water level. How forest increases the soil fertility? Forest, it adds humus to the soil. That means humus is the decayed vegetative matter, and it includes the forest litter. That means the decayed fruits, leaves, branches, everything that finally adds to the topsoil, and thus it increases the fertility. Again, humus, it reduces the evaporation. Because of that, more moisture content will be there in the soil. So if there is more moisture content, that will also helps in the binding of the soil particles, and this fertile soil can be used for the agricultural activities.